Hey, my name is George Hayworth. I am a first lieutenant in the U.S. Army Field Artillery, and I'm currently stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I'll go over my background in athletics and working out leading up to where I'm at now at this point. Growing up, I did all kinds of sports, everything from wrestling, basketball, baseball, taekwondo. And most of what I did was kind of just body weight stuff, a lot of cardio and endurance. For those types of sports. When I got to high school, started lifting a little bit, and by my junior and senior year, I'd say I was lifting probably about 4 or 5 times a week, in addition to cardio and things like that. My main focus is wrestling, and if you're not really aware of it, it requires a lot of endurance, but you also need to be pretty strong because a lot of the guys are pretty tough who you're competing against. So my focus was basically just a lot of running and a lot of lifting. When I got to college, started doing the ROTC, getting into the Army programs and everything like that. Lifting pretty much completely fell to the wayside. I just got so focused on trying to get my running better, and just getting busy in college and stuff like that. Honestly, my workout kind of sucked. So I was still able to get a 300 on the PT test and things like that, but I would not say that I was at a very good level of fitness. You can kind of game the PT test. It's just push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. So it's really not what I consider a very accurate level of fitness, especially if you're going to be operating in a combat environment. After college, I kind of took a hard look in the mirror and realized I need to get back in the gym real hard. And a couple buddies of mine were real into lifting, and they were getting real strong and everything. So I started doing what they were doing, and it was good stuff. I made some real good gains and felt like I was really improving my overall level of fitness. But it was really slow. We'd be in the gym for like 2 hours, sometimes even more. And, I just felt like I was spending all my time at the gym and not able to actually be out in real life. By the time I hit active duty and got to Fort Campbell and everything like that, a buddy of mine exposed me to Atomic Athlete, and we started doing, it was actually a work capacity cycle that we jumped into, and it kicked my ass, to say the least. I think the work capacity workouts in Atomic are probably the biggest mental hurdle I've ever had to face in the gym or in a training environment in that regard. Those are some great workouts, and I realized right away that Atomic was the real deal and that it would take me to that next level of fitness that I needed to be, not only individually proud of myself or where I'm at, feeling good about myself, but as a leader in the Army to be able to be out in front of my soldiers and, taking the reins that way. So my buddy and I, we deployed together to Afghanistan, and we kind of made a little pact that we would, hit the gym real hard together and get in great shape. And we're kind of our accountability partners when it came to working out. And so we stuck solely to Atomic for the whole deployment, and we were just seeing all kinds of progress, and it felt great. Just from everything from the strength to the work capacity and straight into the stamina, the whole system, it just works. I mean, I was able to wear all my kit, all my ammo, everything like that going outside the wire, and it never felt like it was weighing me down. It just felt normal, like I was just wearing a regular t-shirt and jeans or something like that. So my level of fitness was at the best it's ever been, and at the height of the deployment, I got up to 170 pounds. It's the most I've ever weighed in my life. When I commissioned as a second lieutenant, I weighed 140 pounds, so 30-pound difference in about a year and a half is a pretty big gain, I'd say. But I was still able to run better than I've ever really ran before. I could still max my 2-mile run, no issues, things like that. And just overall, I felt safer too, because the core and durability workouts that are implemented into every cycle, I just really felt like I was protecting my body from injury, especially operating in Afghanistan. It was a total body fitness, and I really love that about Atomic. And then for the work, online workouts, especially being an online athlete, I really love the coaches' comments, because if I don't understand the workout or maybe the purpose of something we're doing, I can go in there and look at it, read the coaches' comments, and really get a good understanding of what we're doing and why we're doing that. And I think one of the biggest benefits of Atomic is everything you do in the gym is efficient. Like, you're never wasting your time doing an exercise, and every single thing you do is either warming you up efficiently for the workout, or it's a cool down with some some founder or some Jane Fonda complex, things like that, to protect your body from future injury. So it's just a great program. The coaches are really responsive. If I ever have any questions, I can just email them up right away, and they're back to me usually within about an hour or two, answering all my questions, or exceeding my expectations for an answer. And it's just a great program, and I'm actually recommending it to my platoon. I'm going to try and get them all going on the Atomic program, and get my family on it, things like that. It's just a great workout program, and as with everything, you get out of it what you put into it. But I think Atomic gives you the best results that I've seen. So if you are on the fence about whether to do it or not, I would highly recommend taking the plunge and toughen through it, because you're going to see the best gains you've ever seen in your life. So that's all I got. Like I said, I'm George Hayworth, and I'm an Atomic athlete.